So this is episode 10 of Roberto's Reflection. I can't believe we're in episode 10. And we have two more episodes to finish the year of my reflection series. And the month of October. So the month of October was a challenge for me. And not like a challenge as in like things were rough, as in I actually did a challenge. And as you can see with my upload schedule, I've been posting at least once a day for the month of October, and then the challenge would end in November. And the challenge was given to me by my friend, and just to see like what we can gain from it. If I can learn, if I can learn, if I can be consistent, if I can learn how to get better with making videos. And it also challenged me to see like what I could bring to you guys, what type of wisdom, what type of value, what type of knowledge I can give to you guys to encourage you to be better versions of yourselves. And man, it was amazing. I would not have done it if it wasn't for God, because I truly do believe, actually I know that if it wasn't for his guidance, if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit allowing me to not only be aware of when to post, how to post, what to say, I wouldn't have gone this far without it. And by his strength, I was able to complete the challenge. And the things that I've learned during the challenge is, one, I'm more capable of what I thought I was. And sometimes, we set limiting beliefs like, oh, we can't do this or we can't do that. And the first thing when he told, I've already wanted to post every day to see like what I can, do. But when he gave me that challenge, I was like, I immediately said yes. And sometimes I feel like when we do immediately say yes to certain things like challenges, or going somewhere, we're like, initially we're like, yeah, we can do it. And then when we're actually going through after whatever we said yes for, it starts to get tough, it starts to get hard. And I found some moments where I did not want to record. I was in moments where I was like, I don't know what to say on the camera. There was moments where like, dang, like I might have to quit. And throughout all those moments, what kept me going was that it was a challenge. I have that type of mindset where I want to get it done. If I could challenge myself, or that winner's mentality, that championship mentality, I'm like, I told myself I accepted a challenge and I want to see it through. And not a lot of people have that mentality. They don't care about it too much. And maybe that's the reason why, is because you don't care about it too much. You have to find something that you do care about. And I cared about it. I was like, I can do this. I have every all the capabilities. I have all the resources. I can do it. It's really gonna be a mental battle. And like I said, if it wasn't for God, being there right by my side, I wouldn't have gone this far. And I feel like He's gonna carry me through more than just a challenge for October. I feel like I know I said it last time that we're just getting started, but I feel like the race is now getting a little bit faster. I got some strides that I need to get done. And um what else? October. This is raw, this is uncut, and I want it to be that way so it could be more personal. Um I joined a small group in my church, and I've been going to my church for a couple years now, and they always mention joining a small group, a couple people in the group. And I was like, oh, I was holding it off. And then I went one. They have a service that happens on Tuesday, every Tuesday, and it's basically geared towards age groups. I think between 18 and 30, the young adults. And I've been wanting to go for a couple years now, but I'm like, you know what, like next month or next week, and I kept on pulling off. And then God cleared my schedule, and He's like, you need to go. So I went, and it was amazing. And then I joined a small group, and I'm talking to a couple guys. And one thing for sure is like, I had this I like when I met them, they wouldn't quote unquote look like believers, and that's the whole thing. God was teaching me like my children, they all look different, they're all unique, and I love them the way they are. They don't all have to look a certain way, and maybe sometimes people think that, oh, you need to these Christians need to look this, they need to look that, and God was telling me no, like they all different for a reason, and I love them all the same. So I felt that love, and I was able to not judge them. I was able to see them through how I think God would see them, and I've been learning how to not judge others. Um, I started going back to the gym like so this week. So I'm recording this towards the end of October, and that's when I started the gym. And the reason why is because I realized that I was losing muscle mass because I've been trying to dunk, and I missed the gym, and two, I didn't like the fact that I was getting thinner and losing my muscle mass. So I wanted to gain that muscle mass back, and I'm very sore, but I'm also excited to see what's in store. I don't think I'm ever gonna take a break again from the gym. It's been too long. It's been like 4 months or something like that. Yes, I've seen progress with dunking, but I think I could do both. Because when I started training dunking, my trainer was like, "We're gonna train 4 days a week." And then in my head, I'm like, oh, the other threes are going to be just for rest. Yes, he designed that for me. And yes, I believe that. But I also could do more. So instead, I'm going to continue dunk training, doing 4 days a week. But on the other 3 days, I'm going to do weight training. I can do more. I'm able to do it. So I don't know. In your life, maybe you're like, my job says this, or my parents say this, or my friends say I only could do, or my trainer or whatever says I should only do these certain days. But if you feel like you can do more, then do more. And that's where I'm at. I'm working out, trying to work out every day. I'm saying yes more. I'm going out more with my friends. That's a really good thing that I'm doing because I don't want to be stuck in the house all day and look at all the people like having fun and I'm not having fun. Yes, like I'm grinding, and yes, I'm working towards my business or my side hustles or my passions, but I also can enjoy life. If I want to enjoy life, I also can do that. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and I'm doing that more. I'm saying yes more. Um, I decided in the month of October that I want to move out of my house. It's a big thing. I may mentioned to my mother, who I live with. It's just me and my mom. And for the longest, I was like, I'm helping my mom. Like I'm helping my mom. I'm helping my mom. Helping my mom. But I also realized that I feel like sheltered. I feel like I'm still in the nest, and I want to spread my wings, and I want to become the adult that I know that I know I'm adult now, that, but I feel like adult also can be mentality too, and I feel like there's some things that my mentality is not there, and I want to experience that, and I want to have my own place. So now the goal is to work hard so that way I can move out and save up and all that jazz. I got confirmation from God that the month of November and December are going to be months that his hand is on, and he's telling me thank you for waiting. Um, Thank you for going through those trials and tribulations. Thank you for thanking me, being grateful for those moments in your life. And he's like, it's time. November and December, things are gonna start turning your way, quote unquote. And it's funny because things have been turning my way all these months, all these years. I just didn't realize that. I didn't have that perception. I didn't have that perspective, I should say. And I really honed into the belief that all that did happen is God being for me. He's like, this needed to happen. And I wanted to look a certain way. I wanted to, have the accolades. I wanted to have this. I wanted to have that. And God was giving to me all the time. He just was preparing me. But I guess what he's saying now is like, all those things that you did want, they're coming. In November and December, I'm gonna show you what you wanted, and I'm gonna throw a little grace on it. I'm gonna throw a little boom, little God blessing. It's gonna be more than whatever you could imagine. So I'm ready. I'm excited. So the end of, when we do the episode 11 and episode 12, I'll let you know what God did for me. I'm having faith. I'm believing. And another thing that happened in October is I realized I felt alone. I felt like I'm doing this all by myself, and I'm not. I felt like I felt alone in a lot of areas in my life, and I got rid of all these negative emotions. I got all these negative spirits, quote unquote, because I was latching on to what other people were thinking, what other people were feeling. I was latching on to these other people when I see online. I was latching to family and friends, and seeing how they think and seeing how they feel, and I was taking it in, and I was becoming that, and I realized that that's not what I want. I do not want that. So I decided to cast all that out in the name of Jesus Christ. And I was like, I only want joy. I only want peace. I only want, compassion, gentleness. I only want the fruits of the Spirit. And I'm done with everything that's not that. And after I, prayed that prayer, after I allowed that to be cast out and not latch onto that anymore, I'm being free. I'm feeling the peace. I'm feeling the joy. I'm feeling the purpose in my life. I'm feeling that, the anointment. It's going. And that's why I know, and I'm saying that's why I know, because I'm having faith, I'm having belief that November and December, things are going to get great. They're going to be awesome. Thank you so much for anybody that's watching this. Thank you for anybody that, supports me. I do the things that I do. I make these videos. I encourage, I motivate, and I inspire because I was blessed with the ability to learn from others. I was blessed with to change my mentality, to think optimistically, if that even is a word. And I know that I was in a hole at the time before I started thinking this way. I felt like, what is the point of life? And I don't want that for anybody that's watching me. If they feel that way, I don't want that for them. And if I can be that light, if I could be that example, God willing, I'm going to do it. And however long it takes, however I end up doing it, however I show you guys how to do things or give the wisdom, however that looks, if it's in video form or I don't know. I'm not meant to know, but I am meant to do what I was called to do. I am meant to share and not harbor anything, because I know that someone's going to need to hear it. So appreciate you guys. And let's go. Let's go. You guys are with me. I'm taking you guys with me, and we're doing this together. I hope you guys have a great day, great week, great month, great year, whenever, I don't know. Just know that things are getting better. Things are turning around. And I love you guys. Peace.